What is up, guys? My fellow gamers. Sorry, I had to get some stuff moved around, like my mic and all that good stuff. Oh, Charles, numero uno. Samuel, numero dos. Welcome in, guys. You doing incursions alongside me? Heck yeah, let's get it. My mic is on now. Yeah. Yep, it was muted for a little bit. Ugh. But yep. We can do it. Yeah, let's hop right into it just so we're not like doing this all day. I don't know what kind of build I want to go with. I know we want to use Cosmic Tech or Skill. I don't want to do just another Spider-Woman run. That just feels boring. So we have options. I mean, we can do Venom and Serpent and like go for like buff cornucopia kind of stuff and just get like tons of Furies, which honestly I might just take Venom and then we'll use buff cornucopia with hemostatic discharge. I think we might do that. I know Okoye is really good with that as well, but I don't know. We use Venom when we can, right? What's up, Walrus? Finished up your run. Rank 4 Venom was a killer. That's kind of, I think, what I'm planning right now. You're going to use Jabari, Carnage, Anti-Venom. Yeah, that's a pretty well-rounded team, I think. Do one without Venom? Dude, no, he's my go-to, though. I could use Hulkling. He's also Saga, which is nice. We could also use Nick Fury with Hemostatic. I could probably use Yondu. I don't know what would be the best for this guy. Also, is it just me or does his head look photoshopped on? If you really look at his portrait, like his all the way down to his neck looks like just Photoshop. Something about it seems really unnatural. Seems really weird. Let me see. Anyway, yeah, if you just look at it like under a magnifying glass, it looks kind of odd. I was one of the first Hulkling havers, that's true. But an all big man lineup? Definitely not because you don't have Venom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Serpent. And then we're gonna go Venom. We are gonna bring in Gallon. Where's Gallon? Where is Gallon? We're gonna bring in Gallon. Actually, okay. Here's what we'll do. No, we're fine. We'll do this, and then we'll swap Gallon out for Odin, and then we'll swap Odin out for Heimdall, and I think we'll just use Serpent and Venom the entire time. Does Venom need the dupe? He does not need the dupe, but he very greatly benefits from it. Makes him do a lot more damage because it makes his buffs a lot more potent. It's definitely worth if you can get it. Absolutely worth it. Now, I think we'll go for buff cornucopia just because that's just really fun, especially on Venom. We probably go hemostatic after this, I think, just for like the extra damage. I think there's a lot of good buffs for Venom as far as incursions goes, but I just like the power sting. It can get really filthy really quick. Put it in Gallon pre-fight. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning, Walrus. That's what I'm planning. Unblockable. Other than that, it's a normal fight. Heck yeah. Guys, let's get those likes rolling in, by the way. Get those thumbs up aroonies. I wish I didn't have to do a fight with Gallon to use his pre-fight. Oh, it doesn't matter if we take damage. It's fine. It's fine. We're swapping him out anyway. And we'll regen anyway. It's fine. Buff cornucopia. OP. Ouch. I need to warm up, apparently. Man, that shock is doing a ton of damage from Hulkbuster. That's wild. You just got Count Nefaria, Nick? Congrats, man. Very nice. Get that guy awakened as soon as you possibly can. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. My favorite champ in the game. It'll happen, Samuel. Don't worry, man. You just have to believe. Reach debuff on the defender. This one will just use Serpent, I think. Yeah, I don't need to make Serpent a Herald or anything. I could bring in my 6-star Gallon also. Get both of them Herald status. Okay, we should be living life in the fast lane now, chat. Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage. That Halen Hardy is annoying. I think he'd be down already. He also has that like weird absorption mechanic on his Sig ability. And so he'll like eat some of Serpent's energy damage, unfortunately. You still don't have Onslaught or Jean Grey. Those are both pretty significant champions to not have, I think. That's a pretty big gap, I guess. Neuroshock is really beneficial, and both of those together are crazy. Also, sorry if like during today's stream I miss any comments. It's not intentional. I'm just sometimes my actual chat widget I have in OBS won't catch all your messages, and I just have to watch my other monitor and hope I just see it on the stream, and that does not always happen. So I apologize. Stun effect duration is tempting. I thought about a stun lock build with like Red Skull and Fantman, but I think we're good with this. I think I will choose armor break. I mean Venom armor breaks, but I think we'll do prowess because I in case we pick up that hack that gives us a prowess after we do stuff, you know. Ooh, that's a good one. Rage into combat is really good too. Although you can have this problem with Venom where he gets too much power. I don't really want that. I think we're gonna do all out effects. That's gonna be kind of crazy. That probably affects the Heimdall thing too, actually, I bet. The death immunity when it triggers. Okay, now we bring in other Gallon. No, where are you, Odin? There you are. Odin. By the grace of Odin. You won't get him? Yeah, you will, Samuel. Yeah, you will. Yeah, stun duration. Yeah, that screws me up too, actually. I have the same problem with it. It's only really good if you're trying to stun lock. Like, that hack was insane during the Steve incursions. It was, like, super broken. And you could still, I think, basically stun lock right now. Buff Cornucopia, getting us so many buffs on Venom. It's just silly. All right. Down goes Mr. Fix-It. Your mutant. Who's your best mutant that you have, Nick? I bet it's not as bad as you think it is. Okay, OG Vision, Combat Deja Vu, Prowess buff, Loose Cannon. All right, here's the thought. We use Venom because he doesn't get power burned. So even if I do get hit by Vision, I'll be fine. I don't get bleeds and all that fun stuff, but it's fine. We don't really need them. Our damage will be just fine. Fine. Don't attack. 4 Furies for me, big man. Like, can you imagine if Venom could, like, inflict a different debuff if somebody was immune? Dude would go nuts. He already does, to be fair. Okie dokie, vision down. I will miss having Nefaria for that matchup because he was kind of my go-to vision counter. This team should be able to tackle everything, I think. Unless we get a matchup where having a bunch of buffs is going to just completely murder us, which could happen. In fact, it probably will. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, one is bleed potency though. Damage over time effects gain 20% ability accuracy and 20% duration. This one does bleed potency. Do I want bleed potency or do I want unique buff count? I mean, I get to like, I feel like I get the most bang for my buck on this because I get the most, I just get a bunch of different buffs with buff cornucopia. Bleed potency is really good too. I'm going to go this though, because if someone's bleed immune, we'll still have increased damage. And that'll affect Serpent too, so I think it's probably the best one. Second chance we take. Now we swap out Mr. Odin for the Heim Diddly Dollster. And then I think we're all set up, chat. And then I think we're all ready to grow. Spot, what do you have? Gotta knock him down. Buffet over time. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that. All right, and now we go crazy. Gentlemen. Start with a parry heavy. We just need a couple bleeds to stick. And they will die very quick. Throw it. Yep. That's why Venom is old reliable, man. That's so quick. That's so quick. I hate that most of the bosses are robots on this Incursions. Probably just for this, honestly. It is too strong. Ooh, that's actually a really good idea, Samuel. Unfortunately, my skill awakening gem is worthless. Come on, Nebula. All right, so far so good. Okoye instead of Venom. Okoye will probably be better than Venom. At least on bleedable champions. Venom just hits really hard outside of his bleeds and the power stings. But Okoye is hilariously good still. Small arms, fighting dirty. I'm not worried about that. I'm like half tempted to try to make Serpent a herald as well. Or get him the Odin buffs at the very least, but I think we're okay. Yeah, dude, you'll have to see if you can catch up to me. That's going to be a very painful special, yeah. Too bad she doesn't get to fire that off. Okay, Venom here, I guess. She's going to nullify lots of stuff. It's kind of cool, dude. You load into the match and Venom like already benefits from his relic like 100%. They already have max bleed vulnerabilities on him. Because like the Venom relic will apply a bleed vulnerability for each buff you have. Or I think it's unique buff, but you start off with so many. Poison potency, worthless. Regen, I guess. Worthless too. Whoa, a Nick Fury boss? That's new. There was not a Nick Fury boss before. I don't like that at all. I might throw a mutant on my team just for that, honestly. He's going to gain so much power. Oh, got you, Samuel. Oh my gosh, no! No! You know what? We fight on. Wait, why did he lose his special 3 right there? Wait, why did he just lose special 3? Does anybody know why? I know that I don't think that has anything to do with life model decoy. You know what? I'll take it. We just didn't get special 3'd, I guess. That was weird. That was really weird. Huh, okay. Right. We have Eye Hulk, which, yeah, we can do whatever. There's no struck. Okay, that's fine. Now we just have to fight this feller. And that won't matter that much because we have Venom. Cool, we can take the buff path. No idea, just move on. No, they've clearly demonstrated they want us to use bugs, all right? That is their track record. I'm hacking. That's why I delayed my combo. It gave me time to hack into the mainframe. Just look at the bleed damage, man. I don't even need special attacks. Throw it, you coward. So dumb. Okoye's even more silly. Let's go with attack for Unga Boonga reasons. Hyperion, I think, only is just going to apply an Incinerate and Power Drain, which he can't against Venom, so not worried. He's just going to nuke himself down with Power Sting. And he's done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Things are going to really start getting tricky, I think, when we get into the world of like maybe reverse controls or when we need immunities that we don't have, because right now we don't have a way to regen. We do have second chance, which is really helpful. I'm glad we have that. But we do not have health regen other than buff cornucopia, I guess. And then Venom special one, which is still pretty good. Unga Bunga reasons answers all. It really is. I've had the most success in incursions when I go Unga Bunga mode. By far. If you can just kill anything fast enough that the node doesn't matter, that's that best route, I think. Beat the buzzer. Yeah, I don't think there's anything super crazy there. Serpent time. You know, I actually should have brought in Hulkling. I think that would have been fun. Especially with buff cornucopia. I just didn't know if he was like bugged or anything. Still. Oh, what? I thought I hit the intercept. Oh, well. I guess not. I'm playing this one way too, I don't know, lackadaisically. Need you to throw this, though, since you have a protection. Nebula, please. Nebula, you'd be a real peach. Maybe even a pair. Thank you. Man, she's just getting all that free health. Nebula so far the toughest fight I've had. Honestly, in the future, I might consider using Venom for this. Just because Venom Special 1 can eat the regen. That might help a little bit. Okay, we get our next boss hack. What's that going to be? Armor burst. Probably don't want that. I don't like any of these, if I'm being honest. Oh, I have the whole... it's the one where I get all of them that I can pick from. Cool. Special counter's good. Might do Toxic Siphon. Actually, we're gonna go Fury Burst, I think. Yeah, Fury Burst is good. I like Fury Burst. I like it a lot. Unga Bunga damage. I know I said I wanted to get some regen on board, but we're gonna just full send. Medusa? Oh, that's a good idea, Bazam. Welcome in, by the way. I did think about bringing her. Oh, that's good idea, Wolverine. Oh, but look at that. Now we get increased duration. Our Furies are just never going to go away. Power Sting potency is tempting, but I like the Fury Unga Bunga setup. It seems to work pretty well. Seems to work well. Let's do this just for fun. We'll inflict incinerates. Why not? My wife shot me with a nail gun. She must think I'm a stud. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Polka dot power. You know, I usually hate fighting Mysterio, but I think that's the move here. I was pretty good one. I like that one. Thank you. Thank you. I take a bow. Oh my god. Did you see that last 30%? Because I didn't. Oh my goodness. Once I got all those debuffs on him, he was toast, man. Oh, hemostatic charge? Does that does that remove some power, I guess? I didn't know that. All right, we're just gonna, I want to try Venom and see how he does. Holy crap, that health just got obliterated. Oh, it's special 3 locks. I did not know that. Ouch, ouch. I don't know how I'm getting hit by Nebula so much. All right, yeah, Venom is just fine for that, it looks like. You need to rank up Venom? Dude, you absolutely should. Venom is one of my favorite champions, man. He's so good. Not just in Incursions. Like, he can really shine in Incursions. There's a lot of nodes that really benefit him a lot. But just outside of that, he's fantastic, man. And it's really nice to not have to worry about evade from Spider champions. Like this Spider-Gwen, I just don't care. Like, that's an easy win, or it should be. I think we'll take this Nova. There's a Doctor Strange boss too. That's new. Well, that might be tricky. Yeah, Venom is really good. He got a huge glow up with the 7-star edition. No power sting needed, man. AI's been shrugging intercepts. AI has been really weird for the last like year, it feels like. I'm really interested to see what the new AI update looks like. I wish I had special privileges to play early. That would be sweet. I'm worried about it, man. I'm worried it might be a like careful what you wish for situation. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. Good try, Nova. Just gonna have to wait and see. There's a lot of like really tricky defenders that I'm already like reused to fighting because of the AI being different, and I'm worried that like I'm gonna have to relearn how to play the game if it's like vastly different, you know. All right, more Unga Bunga damage. Depending on what Doctor Strange has, we might just be able to go crazy with Venom. Bleed vulnerability? Oh no. What would I do if I didn't have bleed right here? That would be awful, man. I guess I would need to look. Man, I'm going to have to start reading ahead so I don't soft lock. That would not be fun. Don't tell me he's like somehow bleed immune. Is he bleed immune somehow? No, he's not. Why was he just not getting bled though? That's got to be a Doctor Strange thing. I don't know, man. He's dead anyway. It's fine. Maybe we just got really bad bleed luck. I don't know. We move on. That incinerate hack was pretty nice to pick up, I think. Okay, we get some new hacks. Let's go with crit rating, I think. Power Sting and Bleed Potency stuff is very tempting. I'm still going to go with crit, though. I don't feel like our damage over time really needs a boost right now. Okay, we probably pick Toxic Siphon. This is Unga Boonga. Yeah, we do Unga Boonga damage. I don't want to deal with you. Special 2. Oscillate. Should be quick and should be easy. I love incursions, man. I like saga incursions or like special event incursions. I wish they did like a big pass, like another pass on incursions and just like gave them a nice little tune up. He just gets melted, man. Honestly, I don't know what's easier, this or running through everything with Spider-Woman earlier. Or last week. Just gonna use Venom again. It's funny watching in the pregame the Venom and the Venom Relic. Their tongues like actually desync from one another. It's really weird. Man, she actually survived to throw off some special attacks. That's wild. Okay. What are we, halfway now? We're over the hump, chat. Dude, actually, this might give us enough to open a Incursion 7-star. I did not think about that. Bane of Damballa, Footloose. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Super Scroll. I don't remember if you're bleed immune, but you should be okay. Dang, Phoenix? Buffet, now you see me. Yeah, we probably can do that fight with Venom just fine. We might even kill her before she gets, like, difficult at all. Same with Scroll. Usually I'd want to use Serpent here, but honestly, we'll just keep ripping through with Venom, I guess. Use Gallon pre-fights on Serpent because he's Cosmic. So should you use Odin pre-fights on Okoye or on Serpent as well? Use Gallon pre-fights on Serpent. Either or. If you like, I would put it on the champion you think is going to be your workhorse. And if you're taking hemostatic discharge or charge or whatever it is, you're probably going to be using Okoye the most. So I would maybe put the Odin pre-fights on her. That would be my recommendation. I put everything onto Venom because that's who I plan on using the most. And the boss hacks that I started out with were geared for him, not Serpent. So. Whoa, Joe, you're live? And Okoye would kind of benefit a little bit more, I think. Gain regen rate while unstoppable. Well, I'm never unstoppable. I don't have degenerations. I'm gonna go with armor up buffs, I guess, because Venom can get armor up. We also might get that hack in the future. Okay, all we have to worry about is falter once in a while. Or we may not have to worry about it. We'll really have to see. Yeah, we did have to worry about it a little bit. Okay, and then we got to remember if we slip up, we have Heimdall and we have the second chance hack. And we have the hack that makes our buffs last longer, so I think we've got some pretty good safety net for a little bit. Invisible Woman, immune to debuffs for 10 seconds. Around the way, Print the Feeble, Power Roaming. Nick Fury has tenacity. That Nick Fury might be really annoying. We're gonna go for it though. Unga bunga damage, chat. Unga bunga. 30% health is pretty big, but that's not attack, so we don't take those. Ugh, I hate the debuff immunity at the fight. It's like, why delay the inevitable, you know? Just let me live my life, game. Not like she's gonna live that long anyway. See? What did it take? Like 2 seconds after the debuff immunity and she's dead? Oh my gosh. Ooh, 20% attack? I'm so in. Emma Frost can be tricky, especially when you don't read the nodes like I just did. So let's see what happens. I need... Yeah, okay. I don't know why she had protection, whether it was on knockdown or what, but Power Sting doesn't care. Nick Fury. I mean, even though Nick is shrugging debuffs faster, we do have debuff duration hacks, so I wonder how that works. Yeah, his tenacity is really slow. You're on zone 10? Dang, Charles. We're like neck and neck. What? That was the most insane intercept ever, Nick Fury. Oh my gosh. Charles, did you start before me, or have we been going at the same pace pretty much? Okay, Nebula, what do you have? Aggression Fury, Hale and Hardy, attackers, all-time blocks. Okay. That's fine. Just don't parry, I guess. What it sounds like. And that was some bad luck with the Om Nom Nom. I need you to throw a heavy attack. Thank you. Dude, Yondu would be murking this Nebula right now, by the way. Okay. Odin buff keeping us alive through the shock there. That was nice. 18k medium right there. Buff cornucopia. Getting us back to full. I should go for a special too. That would be the KO. Cash in my buffs and turn them into fury. Or I'll just get a 30k heavy. That's fine too. By the way, guys, just another reminder, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure and give it a like. Helps us spread the stream far and wide. Fernando, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, man. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Cade, what's up? Sorry, I just looked at Twitch chat for like the first time. I hope that message wasn't super old. If it is, I apologize. I'm in the incursions zone. So armor burst is tempting. Let's just see if there's anything else we want to do. I think toxic siphon might be the only other thing I would think about. During basic attacks, gain 20% attack rating, 30% buff and debuff duration, and 20% offensive combat power rate. 20% attack rating. I mean, that's... yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I could get like an immunity hack. That might not be a bad idea. I could also do mutually assured destruction. I would probably do this over toxic siphon. Let's do armor burst. I think it'll be good. It's kind of a safeguard too if I need to parry or like block a bunch. Yo, what's up, Icy Cool Death? How are you, man? That's quite the awesome name. Okay, Moon Dragon probably. Freezer Burn. I don't like that. I could use... man, I just don't want to take in a super buff heavy attacker into Squidward. Honestly, we're just going to see if we can outlive Freezer Burn. We're going to send it. I think we'll be okay. I think Moon Dragon is like squishy enough. We can get through her quick. You've had it for 25 years? I like it. It's crazy how like in society now, like people are tied to like their gamer tags and usernames. Like I am B-Dizzle or B-Dizzle-Pones in every single thing. I prefer B-Dizzle, but if I can't have that, then it's always B-Dizzle-Pones. Okay, Shuri or Overseer? Encroaching stun. Yeah, we'll just probably go Shuri here, I think. I think at some point... yeah, Serpent is immune to Cold Snap, but we were getting incinerated too. That's why I didn't really use Serpent there. But yeah, man, one of these days our gamer tags are gonna be like our government IDs, I swear. You're done. You couldn't beat the boss in zone 25 anymore because of the clustered nodes. Zone 15 would have been enough anyway. Star-Lord is now rank 4. How you liking him, Dan? Welcome in, by the way, man. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna probably only do the bare minimum, I think. Probably take Black Cat, I think. Yeah, the nodes in incursions can get a little bit crazy. Dude, these fights could be going even faster. I just realized I'm not even boosted right now. Just one special one and they're down. This is way faster than Spider Woman last week. Right, I see. I'm gonna try Serp here, I think. It is cool to see just like how high you can go though, just for your own satisfaction, I guess. Oh, my damage. Ultron just got absolutely destroyed. Wow. Serpent not playing around either now. Holy crap. We must have gotten some really good Fury RNG or something there, because like when I was doing that fight with Serpent earlier, it felt like he was doing nothing, but he's just, man, that special one annihilated. Nope, I don't think we're gonna have enough incursion artifacts. That stinks. Toxic thoughts, just don't parry. Don't stun. Don't knock him down. Don't parry. I wish it just gave you the pop-up menu and you could click the X right there. Like when you need to choose if you want to revive a champion or whatever. It's kind of annoying having it actually force open the champion menu. I know it's like a really, you know, minuscule complaint, but... Oh, he doesn't gain power. That's fantastic. He lost 2 runs to really difficult node matchups. Do you remember any of them, Nick? I've seen one where I could have gotten locked if I wasn't running a bleed champion. I'm glad you got it down though, man. Okay, Mysterio's gonna have inverse control specials. We'll see if he even gets there. I don't really know. Use Aegon? Yeah, that's the move, stud. That's the move. No, I haven't used Aegon for content in years. Maybe if I had a 7-star at my disposal. But no. He's too powerful, I guess. Okay, that Mysterio fight could have been bad if it went on for like a long time, but we're good. Ultron doesn't look like it's really... Man, he has a lot of heal stuff on him, though. Sauron... Unlimited power. Oh, no. That can be so scary. Polka dot power. Yeah, I think we take Thor there. With how many debuffs we inflict, dude, Sauron tickles us and we're dead. One was that you need debuffs on the opponent to do damage. They had the node where they go debuff immune when you knock them down. That's really nasty. Power shield. Heroes can't gain power. And the only one where DOTs gave power. Cool. So they're immortal. So here, okay. So heroes couldn't gain power. There was power shield. So only DOTs gave. You just need a villain that causes DOT then. Yeah, I mean, that's unless you, well, yeah. Yeah, you just need a villain. Like you could use Venom or something. If I'm understanding correctly, but that's assuming you, oh no, I didn't use Venom. I'm an idiot. I thought Venom was selected. I guess Serpent it is, boys. Well, that's fantastic. Oh, well. Oh, well, he's still just fine. Yeah, man, it like incursions can be really unforgiving if you don't read ahead sometimes. That's why I like to do just a quick glance usually. Sometimes I forget, but come on, kill him anyway. Dang it. All right, we're good. Oh, you didn't have one? Dude, that sucks. Sometimes that's like, sometimes I always forget that, like, I don't know, when I'm trying to like rate how I feel content is, sometimes I forget the new account perspective, or like, because I've played since release, so my experience is vastly different to a lot of the player base. I try to remember that, but sometimes I forget. Samuel, that's funny. But yeah, like some content, like I have an alt account, so that's why I do have some perspective. Like some content is generally like genuinely feels like impossible to do. Like my alt account is Valiant right now, but it was very ill-equipped at the time of like when we had the Howard the Duck quest for the Star-Lord piece. So I don't have the Star-Lord pieces on that account. And it was like to no fault of my own. I obviously have the skills to be able to do it. I just didn't have the champions to be able to do it. And so it kind of sucks. Like, and then for stuff like that, like, you know, it's going to be, they're going to charge you like 5,000 units down the line just to get Star-Lord. I hope not. I hope they've maybe learned from Deathless, but maybe not. Other guy was constantly indestructible. You needed to attack him to have the indestructible go down, but once was off, another one was up. That's when you bust out your awakened Wong, dude. He is the indestructible counter. But yeah, progression in this game, man. All right. No big deal. We'll just Venom. Ran through with Deathless, Thanos, and Eye-Hulk. Eye-Hulk with defensive cascade, 50% longer stuns is so much more fun. Stunlock is fun, man. Eye-Hulk is fun too. I just don't like, I don't know. I like playing the way I want to play, and sometimes Eye-Hulk doesn't cater to my play style, I guess. Learned what? Well, like, I just hope they learned the player base doesn't like it. Kabama's been listening to some stuff like that lately. I feel like maybe the price of Stellar Forge champs, or maybe like the way they roll them out in the shop, they might tweak a little bit. Who knows? Power Sting? Oh no. Hurt Locker? Oh no. Sparkles. Mixmaster. Yeah, we'll just fight Invisible Wool Man. Yeah, it does stink that like when you miss things. I just hate that like they're just really cool champions, right? And it's like, oh man, you started playing the month after they came out. Well, that sucks. You better shell out a few hundo. I don't know. I just don't really like that very much, but I know you can't please everybody when it comes to things like that, so. And then, like, I'm okay with it maybe being that expensive when they first appear in the shop, but, like, the Deathless still costing as much as they do is kind of nuts to me. I feel like it's been long enough. Just lower it. What did Wasp have? Power Focus? Yeah, let's just go with Torch. You did the final fight in 25 seconds with Crossbones? Nice, Nick. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, you know? I just think it would be really cool for, like, people that are newer at the game to have some sort of, like, avenue to unlock those champions that we got to get for free, you know? I think it's one thing if you're paying during, like, an event, like, to get Dark Phoenix or Human Torch or something like that, because you, like, have a lot of people that have paid significant amounts of money most of the time for these champions. But Deathless and, like, Stellar Forged are going to be free to get as long as you can clear the content and stuff. I think it would just be cool to, like, have a piece of challenging content that enables newer players to get those champions, you know? Those that are worthy, not those that are willing to open their pocketbook or whatever. And, like, I think they kind of tested the waters with that, like, Deathless, like, mystery box thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, I still don't think that was, like, a fantastic deal. But at least you're getting more than just the piece for the same amount of units. Man, I'm sorry, Charles. We're not there yet. That might still happen to us. Yeah, I don't think you'd, like, I think if you just put it behind a piece of challenging content, I see that's probably the best way to do it. Maybe you could charge for it, and you could have it be an exorbitant, like, 5,000 units or whatever. But then I think there should be a free to play avenue to get it, because that's the way you got it in the first place. 10% attack for each debuff. And Oscillate, not my favorite. Loose Cannon, and Now You See Me. I think I might go with Moon Dragon. And then Scarlet Witch, probably. Yeah, Walrus, I didn't even think about that being time sensitive. That's kind of something you just, that flies a little under the radar. That's a good point, though. That's a really good point. Yeah, I don't even think about that. That's true. Yeah, and that was, like, their way of, like, buffing him, right? And it's like, well, only like a small portion, I guess, gets to benefit from it. By far, smoking every other YouTuber I've seen do this. Oh, thank you, Wolverine. Thank you, man. I've been playing kind of sloppy, if I'm being honest. I'm glad it's going this well so far. Ooh, that's tough, Nick. That's like, those kinds of injuries are, like, on par with like stubbing your toe. Okay, just as I said I'm playing like garbage, I start playing like super garbage. I think that's fine, IC. I think that's fine. It's just like the lifespan of a mobile game and the landscape changes a lot, you know? I think it's like comparing dog years and human years. I don't think a long time should be a year. Like, I also think champions should enter the basic a lot quicker than they do currently. I think the cadence is just a little too slow. I know that you need to drip feed for a live service game for it to be effective, but the fact that I just can hold a crystal that is very valuable and sought after for months at a time, I don't necessarily think that's really great for the game personally. But again, like I was saying earlier, I need to think, like, I think about this game through the lens of I play this game every single day, right? Like, I am playing this every single day. I'm streaming it for hours. Most people just play this maybe 30 minutes a day, maybe, right? So it's very easy for me to get caught up in different things and think about things in a way that I would want them to, but maybe that doesn't apply to everybody, right? Oops. Well, I guess I can use polka dot power is fine, because we have the incinerate buff. We should be okay. We should be okay. And Serpent's power gain still. Gonna have to throw that. And I think he's done, so one more zone, or I don't think this was zone 15. I think we have one more. The relic buffing of a Met champ and keeping exclusive is, yeah, I do think that's not the best. Hopefully it becomes easy to obtain sometime soon, because it is a very strong relic. Very strong. One boss, guillotine, had a node where you both go unstoppable. Yes, I've encountered that one. I don't like that node either, because like they want you to both attack each other and have it be a fun unstoppable fight, but really it's just you wait out the unstoppable most of the time, I feel like. You got armor breaker, you can prevent her from going invisible. Yeah. Charles, you can also just heavy attack her once in a while, and it puts her invisibility cloak on cooldown. You have all the Deathless champs? Yeah, nice, Dan. I only have She-Hulk, and I got her from Banquet. Takes about an hour to do incursions. I am using a rank 4s, so I don't know. Maybe plan according to that. I've also got the Unga Boonga hacks. So I'm going as fast as I possibly can right now. Oh, this is not my favorite nodes. Like, I feel like Sasquatch is going to be the easier fight. My only worry is Freezer Burn. I think Venom can get enough second chance abilities to proc that he can just get through him. I'm hoping. But yeah, it is still kind of annoying with guillotines like invisibility, because like The cooldown's not super long. And it has to be a heavy attack. It's not like a regular knockdown. Oh, wow. Dude, the AI special intercept is actually nuts lately. Come on, you're not going to nom nom that? No. Why you attack me while I'm watching your buffs? This is part of my struggle with, like, late room incursions, man. There's too many things to watch under the health bar. Venom's gonna die. Man, that was close. Aegon did 25 zones, no revives, no health potions. Nice, stud. What's up, Spidey? Never agree with the new players can't get it, because what's the point? I mean, if I was a new player and I saw everyone running around with a shiny, nice champion, I would kind of hate it, because I would want that champion. But that's how I feel. And we had so much immortality there, though. Between Heimdall and between Second Chance. I think we'll fight you. How can you bleed her when she's not a robot? They need to do a, like, another pass over their programming. It's weird that you can get, like, basically impossible node combinations like that. Heimdall, you're usually more than... Thank you. I was just going to say, you're usually more than willing to throw your specials, man. Or heavy attack. That's what I meant. The special intercept and sidestep. Yeah. Dude, the AI, I've been special intercepted way more than, like, ever before lately. Yeah, I see. I mean, that's how it goes, man. I will say they've been, it seems like they're taking into account a lot more input, though, lately. Yeah, that sounds great. Pretty great. Pretty great, Nick. You can get some insane node combinations, man. I'm shocked we've gotten away with not, like, we've gotten away pretty well. Like, we haven't run into anything like super wild. That Sasquatch was kind of nuts. To be honest, both of those fights would have been annoying, though. But that's okay. At the end of the day, we also still have Serpent, who's going to get Heimdall. He's going to get Second Chance buff, and he gets the Serpent immortality. He's just going to... I could hang out against the wall for like 3 years, and Serpent would just be having the best time of his life. Less damage while he has no debuffs? Okay, well, good thing we have those. I will say, this is going much faster than last week's incursions. 11 years playtime in March. Nice, Dan. I wish I knew the exact day I created my account. I think you can look and see how old your, like, Kabam account is, but I know I didn't have a Kabam account for a long time. All right, there's Mysterio down. Got to finish your run. Good luck, Icy. All right. We've got Serpent and Venom alive. For the final boss. Polka dot power. Unblockable finale. That's probably going to take me by surprise, but still got to do AQ and war. And good luck. I need to do... I'm like reserve in war right now. I need to do a war fight for my alliance. Okay, I actually do kind of want to test the death immunity. I feel like we can just sit there for the longest time. And side quests, a lot to do. I like that though. I'd rather there be like too much content to do than not enough. And I can't do it. It's my ego. I just gotta kill him. I love when you go into a fight and you end with more health. Than you started with. Well, that's that went really well. That was so quick, man. That's all she wrote. I mean, we could keep going. It's you know what? I'm gonna do one more zone if we can. Because then I think we get an incursions crystal. So it's going to be probably worth our time. We'll finish it after this one, though. Assuming we actually finish this one. I think we will, though. But yeah, sometimes that's why I started an alt account in the first place. In case I ever catch myself like with nothing to do in this game for a little bit. The alt account is like insanely clutch for that. It's definitely not up to snuff compared to a main account, but it's because I don't torture myself over doing all the dailies and stuff on it. He has nimble and explosive personality. He was going about 250k burst on every hit of his special 2. And then 30k per tick of degen. That's crazy quick, man. Ouch. I did not know. I mean, I did know. I just forgot that he had the unstoppable heavy attack business. Look at all the buffs on Venom, man. Those get so out of hand. Probably sounds nitpicky. You're used to doing medium ending combos. It's jarring to have to do light enders to maintain his rotation. Yeah, light ending combos I've gotten a lot more used to ever since I learned that that's like the way to play Nick Fury. I guess after zone 15, the bosses get like normal. Gonna rank up your Venom to rank 4? Do it, Mohammed. Do it. He's insane. Not just for incursions. That's just a bonus. No, I was hoping he wouldn't use a special. Oh well. All right, now we're done. Hey, you subscribed? Thank you, Dan. Thank you, man. Yeah, guys, we do stream MCOC every weekday. I do take the weekends off, but that's for the family. But yeah, dude, we're live every day. It's a good time. If you guys are interested as well, I do have a Discord. It's nothing super crazy, but it's in the YouTube video description. And yeah, if you ever have a question about the game or anything like that, a lot of fun conversations happen in there. Love to have you. You play Prowler a bunch. I also do light ending combos when I play with Jean Grey as well. And then I think Ironheart has reason to do light enders too. I think if you light end with Ironheart, it guarantees an armor up. I could be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure. Man, you can get gold quick if you do incursions. Ever since they made that like change for 2 mil or whatever. Sheesh. Okay, so I can get Star-Lord now, right? Unless I like surprise missed a piece, which would be tragic, but also not impossible. We did it. Yeah, rank 4. Dude, Venom is a beast at rank 4. It wants change your profile picture. No, thank you. Deadpool damping will stay. Let's go take this guy out for a spin. First off, let's get him leveled up and whatnot. I just want to know if I want to actually rank him up or not. He looks beautiful. One thing to keep in mind too when you guys are testing your Star-Lord, he is a Saga champion, so he's going to have boosted stats. So he's going to appear maybe a little better than he actually will be outside of being a Saga champ. So keep that in mind. I have a... Dude, honestly, I'm just going to use the gem I just got. Might as well. Then he'll be ranked 2 and we test him out against Winter Soldier. Gonna make some Battlegrounds grinders suffer your new awakened rhino. Oh, Samael just wants to watch the world burn. No, that's not true, Walrus. It's impossible. Well, okay, so Ironheart is medium for the DOT, but every light attack Ironheart throws where she doesn't, or she increases the percentage chance to gain an armor up. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. They're hacking. Thank you, Samuel. It's true, though. I can double check, but I'm pretty dang sure that's a thing. So, like, it's not... You always want to do light ending combos with Ironheart, but it is... In some instances, if you can't inflict debuffs, that's what you want to do. If I'm remembering right. I could be making it up. Ironheart's first 3 light attacks have a 30% chance to grant an armor up buff, granting armor rating for 15 seconds. Her 4th light attack has a 100% chance. So medium, light, you know, lights. So if you're in a matchup where you want to get her a lot of armor ups, you want to do light hits as much as you can to build those armor ups. So there is a reason to do light ending combos on Ironheart. I don't use her that often. I just remember that was like something in her kit. But yeah, Ironheart's a great champion, man. I just don't use mine too much. She doesn't really get taken out for a spin. Okay, where are you? Right there. I wish they gave him like a different border. That would be kind of cool. Probably want to give him like a crit related relic. Honestly, he probably will absolutely crush with the Black Panther relic, I feel like. But I don't want to take that off of Mole Man. Let me just... I need to remind myself how his kit... I know he does like crit-based things. Hit following a crit has a 10% increased combat power rate. The duration of Star-Lord's effects all benefit from class advantage. Increased duration for class advantage is shown in brackets. Okay. So he starts with a combo shield, gains combo. He gets cruelty, increasing crit damage or increasing crit damage. Heavy attacks give him a precision buff. Critical incinerate. Combo wave. Each hit grants 1 combo meter. Critical hits grant 5. Well-timed special. Okay, so that Star-Lord has that in his kit. His special one, actually, if you fire it off while the opponent's dashing, it gets an attack bonus. So that's cool that that's actually in his kit as well. So you want a special intercept with the special one. Okay. So we probably want to give him crit rating, and then we'll just do physical resist. It's not going to matter. You're not even going to block against this guy. You would never use him on defense. I do think he's probably better for the Black Panther relic, though. You could make a case for Karnak or Bullseye, though. Because this is just going to increase his crit damage. Guaranteed critical hits, deal a burst of physical damage. And then he does have... Man, wait, why do I have... I should have that on anyway for Moment. I don't know why I don't. Because his Frenzy mode are guaranteed crits. Yeah, I feel like the Black Panther relic is going to slap on him, to be honest. Let's give it a try. All right, let's go take this guy for a spin now, chat, shall we? Mid-Lord. You have the most fun in raids with the point boost on Ironheart. Very useful. Yeah, Ironheart is really good for every mode, honestly. The only like dig at Ironheart is maybe she's not as fast as other attackers in Battlegrounds, but she's still pretty quick. Like a special 2 will KO or get close to KOing a lot of champions. You have Bullseye on him? I feel like, yeah, Bullseye, Karnak, or Black Panther, I think, are going to be better. I kind of feel like my gut reaction right now, at least, is Black Panther, but we'll maybe trial and error a couple different things. I have the hardest time trying to find champions. There we go. Sometimes I feel like I need a search bar. Once per fight, activating a special grants combo shield. I mean, I might as well throw them on the team. That's not going to do anything. Gain attack rating, sure. No. Okay, and then crit rating. All right, let's see. Time to go rip through the Realm of Legends, chat. Bullseye Relic or Winter Soldier Battlecast? Winter Soldier I don't think would do anything for Star-Lord. Well, actually, no, he would. Maybe. I don't know how that would affect his instant Incinerate, though. Because he does have an Incinerate. Or it's a critical Incinerate. I don't know if that's affected by... If that is affected by the Winter Soldier Relic, I guess he would have usage on Star-Lord, but I don't know if critical Incinerate would count as a regular Incinerate. Yeah, I think the well-timed special is just, I think, a special intercept is all it is. I think, Nick. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I think that's what it was, though. I'm gonna, like, not try and pay any attention to his, like, gun rotation. And we're just gonna send it and see what happens. I want to go for a special too. I like that he has a combo shield. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. That critical incinerate ticks for a ton. It probably does count for the Winter Soldier relic, I bet. Use heavies for more yellow numbers. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, Samuel, defensive, like, block penetration is usually the defensive move. But, like, dude, you're not going to even block against Star-Lord. You can dex all his specials. Star-Lord's going to be perfectly happy to throw heavy attacks. He usually is. So I don't really care that much. You're not really going to have him on defense anyway. I'd be interested in seeing like what the, because you can do a lot of stuff with a fractured power bar. I bet the optimal rotation for him is like just throwing your specials in really like weird times, or like I mean, he hits the big yellow numbers. Silver Samurai too easy. That's what I used in the side quest. It was really funny. I took like some reflect damage back for some reason. I think it was node related, but it didn't matter. He just got destroyed because his combo just keeps ticking up for that node, and that just keeps absolutely feeding. Really? See, the AI special intercept nuts. Anyway, that just keeps feeding not Star-Lord. Now I'm messing up my speech. That just keeps feeding Silver Samurai. Dude, I thought he was going to do it again. I want to know the next Stellar Forge, man. I mean, he does good damage. I'm definitely probably not playing him close to optimal either. Not super fussed about Star-Lord. You just want Stellar Forge Doom. I know. I can't believe they dangled that carrot on the stick so early. Because we're going to have to wait a very long time for that to drop. Between announcement and like full like release of Star-Lord, it's been months. We're not going to be able to get Dr. Doom until like the end of the year. Unless they really like rapid fire Stellar Forged champions out. Which they might. Who knows? Wow, just special right into block, huh? All right. And that special too is fun though. That's a lot of damage. Aw. Why are you lame, Rhino? Yeah, I don't know. I bet at rank 4 his crits are nuts. Doing the incursions again. This time you're using Odin, Angela, and... Ooh, Angie is really good for incursions for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, you should be in a pretty good spot. Make sure to read ahead in case you need a champion with bleed or something. That could have really destroyed my run. I'm glad it didn't, though. So I think he's like full ramped now, isn't he? I think he is. I know he can only ramp so high, which is like something I'm not super high on for this guy. Dang it, I thought I had it. Because like old Star-Lord, and I know it's not supposed to be old Star-Lord, but he could indefinitely ramp. At least theoretically, I think. This guy does have a max damage output. Interrupting heavy also is a well-timed special. Oh, okay, I got you. I'll probably always just special intercept though. Like that just is the most easierest for me. I really like special intercepting. It's probably one of my favorite things to do in the game. It just feels really smooth. If they actually attack me. Oh, he is capped? Never mind. Never mind. It feels uncapped, I guess, because you just hit damage cap anyway. Let's see the special 3. Is it this? It's the same animation. Dang, I thought they would have maybe done something new for that. Oh well. That's a little bit of a letdown. I think I knew that, but I couldn't quite remember. I mean, vision in around a minute, it's not too bad. He wasn't always capped, but they have a cap on him now. Okay. So I'm... Okay, my memory is not betraying me, is what you're telling me. Because I felt like he had infinite ramp at some point. But also, like, I never ramped him that long, so I couldn't tell you for sure. He would usually get through anything in his path if you had a high enough combo. Usually it was plenty before that, I feel like. At least for what I was using him for, because I didn't do any of that, like, super crazy content back in the day. Oh, I used my relic there. Don't you dare. And I still remember the animation for OG Black Panther. Hmm. 44k. I don't know how I feel about him, guys. He's getting fights done quickly. There's just something, I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see how he functions with Dr. Doom. I wonder what that synergy will be. Unless that's the one that hasn't been released yet, which I guess it could be. Because there's the one in his kit that shows like nothing. It's like a mystery champion. What? I wish he had a way to guarantee every hit being a crit. I guess you probably do once you throw a heavy. Or it's like close. Yeah, it's like almost every medium, I think. No? He's mid-lord. I don't... Man, I don't know. I like he's good. I just don't know that he's like crazy good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. Can he even take down Wolvie? He might. If you get incinerates, maybe I'll actually have to learn how to play him right here, though. I think we can take down Wolverine if we use strategery. Maybe we can't. I don't actually know. He's made for Coliseum, you think? I think maybe. I kind of feel like there's champions that might be better in Coliseum. I'm sure like certain tags and stuff he'll destroy. He's also like the first, so maybe they didn't want to make him too crazy. I don't know. Also, keep in mind, this is a rank 2, so it's not necessarily peak form. He doesn't need to be busted, though. Like, I always like to preach this. Not every new champion needs to be Serpent. They don't need to set the new bar, the new standard, right? He's just a good champion, you know? He doesn't need to be cracked out of his mind. I do like, I think his kit is kind of fun. I like the fractured power bars. They're a little annoying when you're playing on controller like I am, but you get used to it. Or I will get used to it. But yeah, I mean, where he sits right now, he's a rank 2. I think he's just a good, solid champion. He's nothing like super nuts. But again, that's not necessarily like what we need, right? I need to be using the special 2 a little more, though. I like the special 1 because you get that incinerate. So, but I think he'll do well in Coliseum. I don't know that he'll ever beat out other champions, but because I don't know that he has enough survivability for like super long Coliseum fights. He might be good in Alliance Coliseum. All right, let's see if we can KO with a special 2. Nope. I mean, that is a big incinerate, and it will be bigger if you use the Winter Soldier relic. Maybe we'll go test that, but I don't really want to ramp him up again. I'm trying to, yeah, I think I like him. Nothing crazy though. I don't know that I'll take him to rank 4 anytime soon. I might take him to rank 3 just in case he's like, or I will take him maybe to rank 3 if there ever does come a time where he's like the best option for something Coliseum related. I could see myself ranking him up for that. You did vision in 40 seconds. Yours is also rank 2. Nice, Nick. Very nice. But yeah, I think he is a-okay where he's at. I am going to go give Mole Man back his relic, though, because I do not want to forget that. And Mole Man is my boy, dude. I freaking love Mole Man. And think, like I said again, he is Saga boosted right now. So take whatever numbers you're seeing and dial them back just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. Man, all right. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Okay, we could take the relic off Kate. We could take... Who doesn't need the Karnak relic that much? Man, see, and the Winter Soldier relic's good on Frankencastle too. I just don't want to take that off of him. Maybe I'll take... I don't really use Killmonger a whole lot. Maybe I'll take this and I'll put this on Star-Lord. And then we'll take my 6-star Okoye. Oh, wait, I could have just put this on Star-Lord. This would be really good for him, actually. Oh, well, it's on Killmonger now. That's okay. Rhino and Stellar Lord won't go above rank 1 unless there's a reason. Yeah. I think he's fun to play around with. And I do think I see potential there for Coliseum, but nothing else. Or like Necropolis kind of stuff I think he'll be good at. But that's usually how combo champions like him go, you know? Okay, I need to go spend the rest of my Rhino stuff that I got, though. And then we'll get you. And then we'll get you. We'll get another one of you. And then we'll get another one of you. Because Falcon is the best. And then we'll get you. Just a bunch. Yay. And then I'm a Shutterbug now. And then we claim these. We get Rhinoceros. Then we'll open these crystals. We'll get insanely good luck with a 7-star. Did I get Rhino? I'm doing that right now, Stud. Bam seems to be trying really hard to make sure all new champs are mid. You know what? I would rather that than have them be super broken. I don't want to speak too soon, though. We do have Blue Marvel and M'Baku being announced, or like more further announced tomorrow, right? All right. So I think I should take the 5-star Rhino. What do you guys think? In protest. Man, I really didn't think I'd get any first appearances outside of Miles. Okay, now I need to rank him, or not rank him up, but we'll level him up, get him a relic. As is all my 7-stars. Dude, here's the thing, right? Rhino is going to be great for defense for Battlegrounds, but this is a big but, and I cannot lie. If I rank him up too much when I'm grinding arena and I'm just autofilling teams, then I'm going to have to use Rhino on attack. And I really don't want to do that. Okay. For that reason alone, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I genuinely might not even touch my Rhino. I can't be bothered. That just sounds awful. Sorry, Photon. It's like I do not want to offense with him. Master photographer and a Rhino enthusiast. Utility on Star-Lord is mid, but not the damage. What utility? Yeah, I don't think he has any, actually, other than being able to apply Incinerate. I don't think he has any immunities. I mean, the OG Star-Lord doesn't either. They should have given him something, though. Yeah, he doesn't really have any util. Combo meter can be a utility in and of itself. Like, some nodes you need to gain 10 combo or whatever. And then he's nice for that, but he's not immune to stuff. He can inflict Incinerate, which is nice. I guess you probably want to start off by having Earth, and then you like intercept with your special one, so that'll inflict Earth and Fire, and then you hurry and race up to another special one while you have Water or Air, and then or just Water, and then you special intercept. Or if you don't special intercept, you want to be on Air. Then you can just keep your Incinerate paused as long as you can. Special 2 feels kind of worthless. And then Special 3 is okay. I feel like most of the time, if you're just like spamming Special 1, you'll be fine. Utilities emit at 0. 2-star shiny Ranu. That honestly, there's a lot of people that probably would have taken that, Nick. Wait, what? I can make a rank up? All right, let's see. Is it only in the skill category? No, it's not. If he's not the highest damage champ in the whole game, he's not worth ranking. Oh, that sounds good, Abyss. Hope you're enjoying bringing democracy of Super Earth to the rest of the galaxy. Yeah, Nick, I think that's probably the reason. Like I was saying earlier, I think with his fractured power bar, there's a lot of like ways you can play him. Gladiator rank up. Maybe not today. I don't have the catalyst for a cosmic. I'm out of tier 6. Dude, I don't know, man. I might rank up the Gogster. I feel like it's been long overdue. Ranking up Mangog. The Gogster. No, man, there's a lot of champs I need to rank up, though. I should probably try to get Deathless She-Hulk ranked up one of these days, too. Havoc, Dust, those would be good options as well. I'm trying to look and see if there's any I've like wanted to awaken for a super long time. Or just like any really fun rank ups I want to do. His damage is pretty good. Did you miss Dizzle time? You missed the incursions. Yeah, Sheep. And you're definitely here on the tail end of the stream. We were just testing our new Stellar Forge Star-Lord. Of course, Cosmic's the one I don't have this stuff. I know, man. I'm sorry. It'll happen one day, all right? I can't guarantee it anytime soon, though. Even then, I don't know if Gladiator would be my first Cosmic choice. I would probably want to rank up, like... I mean, Venom the Duck would be a good option, but I would kind of want to rank up Gamora. Or Angela, and I would just sig her up a little bit. I don't have enough to give her, though. To get her to sig 200, I burned all my sig stones, basically. Just dispersed them through a lot of my rank 4s and stuff. I mean, I don't have to make a rank up decision right now. But I want to, though. Star-Lord is a glass cannon. I don't know that I'd say he was a glass cannon, but he functions in a way a glass cannon would. Yeah, all offense, not really any defense or utility. Do the She-Hulk path in the Deathless Mausoleum. Venom the Duck is never a good option. Yeah, he is. Don't lie. Dude, is it weird that I want to rank up Diablo? I really like Diablo, actually. I might rank up Diablo. I know I, like, have never used him on stream, but he actually... I am a big fan. I could make everybody go ballistic and rank up Night Thrasher. Or Dracula. Should I rank up Dracula for the flex? That's a good... So many good options, man. I honestly could rank up Lady Deathstrike, because I'll be using her in the Act 9 Crucible whenever that comes. Or I could rank up Iron Man. I might rank up Iron Man. What was the incursion cheese this time? It was using Venom and Unga Bunga, basically. So I brought Venom and Serpent. I put the Odin pre-fights, and I made Venom a Herald of Galactus. And then Hemostatic Charge. And then just a bunch of Unga Bunga things. Like, give me Furies, give me damage everywhere I can get it. And then things just evaporated into thin air, man. You just brought Omega Sentinel to rank 4. Nice. Yeah, Weapon Flex is tempting. I could awaken him too. I have a mutant gem just burning a hole in my pocket. We could max this puppy out. He'd be a lot better to do, like, invest into if Nimrod wasn't in the game now. As a 7-star. Rank up Namor? Say less. No, dude, I don't know why. I cannot decide right now. Maybe I should just skip it. No, but I feel like now I've wasted your time and my time. I feel like I have to go away with the rank up here, you know? You know what? I think I know who I'm going to rank up. But let me just double check. See if there's anybody else that actually would slip in, take the cake. Yeah, no, I think it's time to rank up War Machine, chat. Save the mutant gem if I'm potentially getting kitty. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. I'm not a huge Kitty Pride player, though. We did it. We had to do it. We had to rank up the Gogster. You guys knew the Gogster was he was getting the rank up all along. All along. I was just toying with you guys. The Gogster. Rank 2, baby. Rank 4 coming soon. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Who up Manning Day Gog, man? Oh. Oh, he's such a beast. No. Oh, you guys want to see the destructive power of the Gogster? Check this out. Here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. He'll be getting used in so many Elder difficulties to come. Don't worry. Just like he already does. Oh, yeah. Start the fight with 1 full bar of power. Of course I want that synergy. Inflict the opponent with suppression. Of course. Start by an energy attack. Inflict the opponent with a stun debuff. Dude, that's crazy, OP. While enraged, attacks deal a burst of energy equal to 6% of modified attack. Yes, please. Immune to nullify. What? Attack rating. Okay. Prepare. You guys aren't even ready for how fast. I might set the Realm of Legends world record here. Like, I'm not even joking. Mangog's crazy. Next Mystic rank 4. I truly hope we start a movement. I truly hope we start a movement. Like, once people, like, see the power of the Gogster, like, look at how menacing this punch to the dome is. You wouldn't want to get hit with that. That's an insta-kill. All right, let's focus up now. We're just trying to, you know, show off the punch. We're showboating too much. Look at how I'm just gaining power because I'm Mangog and I'm cool like that. Look at this. I already have a special one. I just threw it. Oh, look, I'm just gaining power again. No power gain necessary, chat. I'm just Mangog. Man, it would be nice if you could gain buffs, I bet, Winter Soldier. But you can't. Because I'm awesome. Look, now I'm going to hit him with freaking Dragon Fire Breath. That's just objectively cool. That's man goat right there. Yeah, in all seriousness, if you're in a buff heavy matchup, Mangog can kind of go crazy. Like, you're just like ripping special attacks like crazy. I just like the punch. It's really, I don't know, it just feels really fun. I'm almost tempted to like rank this guy up like all the way, then just like slap him in the Battlegrounds deck. Falcon Punch. I don't even actually know how to play Mangog, like for real, like optimally. I know you just want to get in his Wrath mode, but he gets in that pretty quick if you're like nullifying buffs or like staggering. All right. Huge. And then you throw a heavy, it inflicts armor break, but I think it takes your like your Wrath charges. So I don't think it's necessarily the best. I ranked the hatred of a billion beings. Yeah, I did, Abyss. I did. You like that? You like that rank 2 GOG? 2.5 minutes. Special 1 to 10 charges, ramp and hold heavy. Yeah, I think that, yeah. That sounds right. He'd probably get banned more than you think. People are banning X23 quite a bit. I mean, in Mangog's defense, he is like, or can be pretty annoying to fight, and he is pretty chunky. Each time a stagger expires naturally on the opponent, Mangog has chance to gain 1 hatred. I actually did not know what his sig ability was. When unstoppable, he regenerates damage while he's being hit. You gain attack rating per hatred and crit damage rating per hatred. So I think I should max sig this guy. It looks like Mangog, more like man god. So true. Most impressive. Yeah, Walrus, we're setting records. We're setting records. Thought I brought him to rank 4. No, that's that may happen, but not today. I mean, he's immune to armor break and bleed. Honestly, not bad to be immune to armor break. There's not a lot of that in the game. So, and like passively gaining bars of power is actually pretty nice. If he's struck while he's unstoppable, you get Fury. A Fury. I just want to know like what other niche things are in his kit. Anytime you finish a 5-hit combo, you get hatred. You nullify a buff, you get hatred. See, that's why he's really good in buff heavy matchups. Oh. Because you can stay in rage like the whole fight. Oh, he has an interaction where you take 50% less damage from the recoil mastery. That's cool. And he's unblockable during special 1 and 2 when he's enraged. We know that. And he inflicts stagger just with basic attacks when he's enraged. MCOC has like a pretty cool kit, honestly. If enraged, gain a non-stacking energy protection buff, granting full immunity to shock, incinerate, cold snap, and frostbite for 15 seconds. Wow. Depending on the matchup, if it's very buff heavy, he could go perma immune to all of those. That's cool. Man, and he can nullify up to 10 buffs at a time on his special 3. That's crazy. And he regens from a special 3. Dude, I actually unironically like his kit. I think that his champion design is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to max Sig Magog. There is no other choice. Too OP. I don't want to break the game. What's up, Garvit? Is Starlord good? I think he's a good damage dealer. I don't think he's like god tier or anything. My experience has been okay. Like, he's good. It's nothing that's like wildly impressed me though. Nothing super wild. I do like how like there's bits and pieces of the original Star-Lord in his kit though. I think they did a good job at that. He's not far from being really good. I don't think he is at all. I mean, with some of the cosmic attackers in the game now, Magog I think actually might have a place. I wonder how he does in the Serpent matchup. Or even Carolina Dean, or he's probably pretty good for Gallon. Gore, I bet he destroys Gore, probably. Hulkling, Hype. I mean, Vox he's probably good for. I think you can stagger Vox's buffs. Amazing tier, not more. Yeah, that's accurate. Amazing. He's like, yeah, he's like maybe above average in the damage department. And then I think tapers off a little bit due to his lack of utility. Okay, let me get some more SIGs for Magog. Yeah, honestly, what's setting him back might just be like stats. Because I feel like that is just a kit that would be useful. As far as the Gogster goes. And he could be dual threat. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick check to make sure I have nothing to open. Ooh, we can get a stack cast. Might as well. Ooh, Karnak. That's actually pretty good. That's a good stack cast to awaken. One of the best, honestly. I'll take that. Okay, we're really close to a 7-star basic. Let me go see if I can throw one together for you guys. Oh, this, you know what? We might get enough 6 stars from this. So we're going to do a little quick crystal opening for you guys, and then I think we're gonna call it for the night. Sheesh. Yeah, Garvit, I've been just kind of taking it off, taking it easy with the unit grinding lately. Super duper scroll, nice. But yeah, we'll see what we can do about cobbling together a 7-star basic. And then we'll call it a night. Just a quick reminder before we get there, guys, if you're not subscribed, please do so you don't miss our streams in the future. Feel free to join the Discord. That is in the video description. You're more than welcome. The community is great. Always is, and we'd love to have you be part of it. Almost a Crave in there. That would have been cool. He's not in the basic as a 7-star, so that would have been fancy. But anyway, yeah, if you're not subscribed, do it. You're missing out. We stream every single weekday, and we do play Marvel Contest of Champions. However, I have considered maybe giving some other games a try on stream just to switch it up. But if we do that, I will let you know. As far as plans are currently, though, we just stream Contest of Champions. So, yeah, that's crazy, Nick. I didn't know that was possible either. Man, Kushala, Samir would have been upset. Okay, one last one. I love the eyeballs on the dupe for Nightcrawler. It looks so goofy. Oh, nice, Curvy. Yeah, that stuff's gone up a lot lately. Gone up a lot. And nothing. Man, we got hosed from these. These Valiants haven't given us anything. Nothing much. But they did save us a purchase of 7-star shards, so I guess I'll take that. All right, guys, get your guesses down below. What champion do you think I'm going to snag from this 7-star basic? If you get it correctly, well, you get the bragging rights of getting it right in the first place, but also you get your very own Crisp High 5, which is a huge honor in this stream. For those of you that are new, just trust me, all right? So get your guesses down below in the chat. If you guess the champion right, it will be worth it, I promise. Yeah, Gurveet, nice. Oh, we got Man-Thing, Ham, Mangog. Mangog would be the perfect end to the stream today, man. That would be so good. Mangog. The Mangog himself. Spider-Woman. Is she in the basic yet? I don't know if Spider-Woman's in the basic yet. I think she's still in the Titan, isn't she? Unless you mean like Spider-Gwen? Maybe? My prediction is going to be Hyperion. Man, we haven't had a clairvoyant in the chat in a minute. Okay, you guys got like 30 seconds, and then I'm going to rip this open. I need to go to bed. I can't believe, like, I'm still chasing Spider-Ham. I just feel like that 80-year-old person that just like spends their weeks at the casino and they're just like freaking out over the slot machine, spamming the slot machine button. That's what I feel like this hunt for Spider-Ham has been like, man. All right, all guesses are now locked. So Ham, Mangog, Mantis. We'll just say Spider-Gwen, I'm assuming, and then Storm X. And Hyperion, which was guessed by myself, of course. Fits the pig. I don't know if I have the energy to go ballistic. And it is Spidey Supreme. I don't think anyone guessed Spidey Supreme. You were close, Wolverine. You did get the Spidey sense. Same with you, Nick. Same with you. Yeah, I have been chasing Spider-Ham since 7 stars were a thing, Dan. It's brutal. It's actually nuts. I've taken every single class. 7-star is science. I've done everything possible to try to get that sucker. And he still eludes me, man. Look at that. Luke Cage, too, but that's fine. I actually am missing quite a few science champs that are in the basic, but this one is my white whale, dude. I just love Spider-Ham. I think he's a fun champion. Boo. Oh, and I got him on my alt account. Can you believe that? It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. That stream was crazy. Ah! All right. What is this? Oh, it's a horrible deal. Got it. we get a Royal Rumble live reaction stream? I don't even, wait, what's Royal Rumble? Is that a sport? I'm sorry, I'm very out of the loop lately. I've just been busy doing life stuff. Oh, it's WWE. I don't really, man, I've never actually really watched WWE. So probably not. But that would be probably a fun idea for a stream at some point, though. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to shut her down. So thank you guys for dropping by. If you're new to the stream, appreciate you being here. Make sure to subscribe, all that stuff, so you don't miss it in the future. We will be live tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're planning on doing some battlegrounds. We'll probably try to push a little closer to Gladiator Circuit. We're in Vibranium right now. And then for like the ending of the stream, we'll probably do some friendlies, I think. So good luck to all of you that still have your incursion runs to do. I hope you don't run into some insane node combinations. If you do, I have full faith in you and I believe in you. But everyone go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. Thank you for supporting the channel today. Appreciate you guys very much. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will talk to you later.